Hello. It's going quite alright. Yourself? This is pain. I forgot about these things. Crap. Well, I guess we are making a quick return to town. Okay, something you wanna talk about? Ah, okay. With that, I can't really help, I'm afraid. Mm. I'm guessing it. I'm guessing I know who it was, yeah. It's some people who have a grudge against us. It's like, no point minding it, frankly. Yeah. Some stuff did, to be honest, and it's quite annoying. But like, not like we can do much. Um, Basically, there was drama. I kicked people out. Um, and they got mad at me. Like, this is the evidence I have. Evidence points against you. I'm not sure why you're mad, so bye. That was it. Just dumb people being dumb, to be honest. And now they're salty. The funny thing is that they only ever attack you guys with low gear. As soon as I, Moore, or Kiva show up, they run away immediately. Because they're just bullies. That's literally what they are. And it's quite sad. Yeah, pretty much. Basically, he did stuff in a way that I do not tolerate it. And he also said things about people which I do not tolerate. So I kicked him out of the guild. And now he's salty about it. because his true colors were brought up, and he too mad to accept that he's a trash person. So it's like, I don't accept people like that in my guilds. People who are racist, sexist, and a few more things. So he can go live his life somewhere where I'm not. Yep. The guild emblem is a heart with a house. Ironically made by someone who, in the meantime, left. But, hey. Yep. It's like, I like to think of our guilds as, it's like, kinda like a bit of a sleeping monster, because I'm geared, Moore's geared, Kiva's geared, Nips is also starting to become geared, so is Zalti, and we don't go out of our way to find trouble. We always try to solve things as amicably. I actually don't know. In the most friendly way possible. And we try to follow the rules set by the community, like not even our own rules. And if someone decides to disturb that and disturb our guild, then yeah, we are going to get moving into action. But aside from that, I don't really like to be pushing my way around. Like, that's why I grind here in Russia, because it's quiet. It's quiet and there are no rules. Oops. No, 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 by no means. We only police our own guilds. Like, the community as a whole is of no concern to us. I only rule over my guild because, well, it is my guild. The community itself is a body that nobody can control. Like, there's a community Discord, and while I do own it, there is nowhere near the number of people in there that actually play the game. It's like a very small minority. And a lot of them don't give a fuck about the community rules. Like, every time we have a guild war, it's because someone decided to go out of their way to be an asshole. Like, refusing duels for spots, griefing people, etc., etc. Or like losing a duel and staying. Alright, you're gonna be like that, so be it then. I know. You might think it is unfair for people like you, and that is obviously acceptable. However, there is usually always a free rotation somewhere, and, well, if you are having issues, you can always come talk to us. Like, oh, can I go in a party somewhere? Like, if you go to Miramok and you ask for Leech, they will most likely say yes. Like, if it's a party of 4 people grinding and they can take still 1, I mean, you can take part and make a bit of money. It's like, it's a thing that I think everyone needs to go through, because it's not just you. You may think it's like, oh, I have no gear, how am I supposed to contest my spots? Well, that's the thing. For everyone, except obviously hard cap players, which exist like, I'm gonna say like 3 or 4 people worldwide, maybe a little bit less. Or I actually don't know. Anyway, there is always someone better than you. Even at my gear score, like even with my gear, there are plenty people who can still come into my rotation, duel me for spots, and kick my ass. Like, is it going to feel good? I mean, no, not really. But in order to avoid people griefing each other, I think that duel for spot is a perfectly acceptable ritual, even if you lose the spot. And trust me, I've lost plenty spots, especially at Histria. Like, especially when Guardian was released, when she was a bullshit class. Well, still kinda is, but it's like, whatever. I lost many duels to Guardians because they just grab the tiniest mistake and you're dead, because damage up the ass. Zack, I think it's the fairest solution that was possible. Not saying it's perfect, because it isn't, but... Ah, goodness me, I'm so full. Yeah, Polly's is a very contested spot for sure. Yeah, it's like I've personally never actually grinded there. Um, so while I know it's contested, I've never really been too involved in the spot because it's something I personally don't enjoy, like grinding for money. It's not something I do. Um, I did quite a few guild wars at Polly's. Um, but yeah, if the spot is taken, like either swap servers or find a different rotation. Like that's what I had to do several times. Um, Personally, I'm quite hard-headed, so since I'm an archer, as I said before, there are no rules. So even if someone kills me, I'm just going to keep coming back, not exactly to annoy them, but also because of that, but mainly because it is a uh, possibly a learning experience with someone who either has better gear than me or is just better than me at the game. So I will see it as practice. If I come to Arsha, I'm fully prepared to PvP, and in general in this game, it is after all a PvP game, so you should be ready for it. I understand it's not everyone's cup of tea. Sorry. Um, but it's just the nature of the game. Right. I remember grinding at Ronaros for the potion piece, and I spent like um I started grinding and then I spent like either 40 or 50 minutes just running from spawn back to the rotation because there was a striker there who was just too geared for me to handle. So I just kept coming back to fight him because it was actually entertaining. I got him a few times, but it was mostly him. And at a certain point, he deadass called a friend to kill me instead so he could grind in peace. Yeah. I mean, you say that, but even like the least geared people can make a difference in a fight. Because you can still be there to throw out a CC. Or a debuff, something like that. Yeah, that is perfectly understandable. I used to feel like that as well. I mean, sometimes I still do. Even at my DP. Which is quite fucking ridiculous. Fucking DKs. Yeah. I mean, if you remember their family name, you can DM me it. And I can check if I know it or not for sure. Because a Sork doesn't really match. Hmm. My AP is 269 Kurum. Yay! We filled another stone. That's 180k mobs. Hmm. Would be nice. Game anytime now. Nice. Now gotta keep going. Are you playing seasonals? I mean, you're saying Gudum, so probably not. mean, there is no actual end date for Oasis yet, as far as I'm aware, unless they updated it. But getting dry gear to replace it shouldn't be hard. Okay. If you keep doing the seasonals, and you hit like full pen to Vala, that's Tet's boss gear in armor and weapons and try accessories, which is like 247 Kudum and 307 DP if you have like all the logs completed. Nice. The good thing with not doing seasonals is that obviously you can push further than seasonals allow it. It's harder, but you will get better experience of how the game actually is. Because seasons is still a bit limited. It doesn't teach you everything in the best way possible. I think they need to chill a little bit with the ease at which you get seasonal materials. Because if people are managing to get full pen in a single week, that's a bit much considering what it equals to. Like, that's not something you can do if you are a new player outside of seasonals. Yeah, it is a light version of the game, yeah, pretty much. It allows you to skip a little bit too much, a little bit too quickly, I think. Some other people also have this opinion, it's not just me. I guess it's because, like, I've been here for quite a while, trademark. So I know what it was like at the beginning. It was a much bigger struggle than it is now. And I wasn't even that much of an avid player back then. I used to just fish 2 years ago. 2-3 years or something, or however long I've been playing. And then it is a fairly recent thing that I actually started to get gear. Because aside from that, all the gear I had was just like very basic shit from me grinding sulfur because I wanted to obtain the archaeologist's map. Nice. Keep going slowly. So what are you missing for try? Okay. For rings, you don't really need to worry too much, because at 61 you get the Kaposia, which is pretty much a tri-ring, and then you can make a second one for cheap. And earrings the same thing at 62. So honestly, if you done weapons, do armors in like first you do gloves or chest piece, then shoes, then helmets. After that, accessories. Because accessories are going to be the biggest money sink and the most ungrateful one too. Imagining appearing on stream, Seba. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, whoops. Yeah, prioritize begs because of the accuracy. Like, even for monsters, you are gonna need that. Um, I wouldn't recommend cronstones on anything unless you're going for pens. Like, it's fine to use them, I suppose, but it feels like a bit of a waste. Sure, that's perfectly fine then. It might be cheaper to just tap with no crons at that point though. Just so you're aware. And also when it comes to grinding, since you are trying to actually level your boss gear yourself, I would grind either Gahaz, because it drops a lot of scrolls, or Waragon's Nest, because it also drops a good amount of scrolls, and that is what you will be needing the most for the memory fragments. Hey, more. I can't relate to that, Seba. If I was getting my hopes up, things would be a little bad. Yes, Gahaz in the deserts. It drops scrolls written in ancient language. More, your tribute is accepted. I have checked. It's the wrong red crystal game, but okay. Them boys want in on the state secrets. Yeah, if you buy all of the memory fragments you need, that's gonna be expensive. So, yeah, grind Gahaz or Waragon's Nest. If you get a bit more AP, you can go to Pilaku Jail, which is quite honestly the best spot for scrolls. It's actually kind of ridiculous how many you get. So you'll be making a lot of money from the trash already, because it is generous. And then you get the scrolls, which you turn into memory fragments, black stones, and everything else for free. Yeah, I mean, if you're having issues with loot, just overstack your horse. And it is kinda meant to be brain dead. It's supposed to be easy. It is, after all, just a tower defense mode, pretty much. Okay, that's good stuff, more. That is good stuff. Yep. I mean, does depend on what class you're playing. That does turn up how much. Yeah. I mean, at if he's gonna be using the scrolls, you can't fully calculate it into the money, I suppose. It is cheaper than buying memory fragments, though. Seva, he told you to DM him. If you DM him, he'll send them to you. This face looks familiar. I'm not sure where she's from. What do you mean your face keeps popping up on stream? Oh, you mean the Discord pop-ins? I thought people couldn't see those. Interesting. Remind me who Mike is. Oh. Alright. Sounds like a case of slight papaga. For you, Bugs is the best option. For you, Begs is the best option. Because, Levers is more of a, mid-endgame thing. Like, me and Moore use levers because we are at a point where we can make it work. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say 640. More like 610. Oh, as a DK then no, not at all. As a DK you just go full bags, full DR all the way. Because if you get caught, you are going to die anyway, levers or DR. So there's no point. Most DKs that I come across, just go full DR because the gains of evasion are not worth it. Like, it's not making any difference for you. Yeah. I mean, our class is busted in general. Some aspects. Like, more, did you know that Succession Mystic has a skill with a 3.5 second super armor and a 3-second cooldown? No. I mean Soul Basher. Gear score means your AP plus your DP. Like, okay, I'm going to show it on stream. No, just your regular AP and your DP. Or, well, it depends on which one you use, if you're Succession or Awakening. Okay, Soul Basher. This is still protected. By the time the skill gets off of cooldown, I'm still in the super armor. And I can just keep doing this, and this is fully protected. It's so stupid. I love it. I mean, you're still a sitting duck, because it has no CC on it, but... So it's literally just super armor. Most you can do is rotate yourself, so your opponent doesn't get them cheeky back attacks, like easy peasy lemon squeezy. But it's still a bit... questionable. It is not highest AP. It is the AP that you use. If you want to, you can do like AP plus Awakening AP divided by 2. Or if since I'm Awakening, what I do is just AP plus DP. For Awakening, I would do Awakening AP plus DP. Unless you are a class that, yeah. For Awakening, that's also an acceptable answer. More, you can come join me in voice chat if you want. I'm in Mystic Discord with the bot. That's a good way to do it. Whatever you feel the most comfortable with is what you should be using. I see. Very well. Like, in this specific scenario where I'm grinding Tshira, Awakening would be better and more comfortable, I think, because I can just spiral torpedo through the mobs and it'd just be easier. But I still like Succession more. The wife is asleep because she has to work tomorrow morning. Well, in the afternoon, but she was tired, so she just went to bed, which I am perfectly fine with. Some sauce. I'm not sure if I recall completely, at least. A tridandelion, yes it is. It is not just any tridandelion though. It'd be cool if the mobs didn't be next to me. So basically, Succession uses a tridandelion with Caphras level 19 because of the 12 accuracy that you get from the 19th level of Caphras. And for us in Succession, that is actually more important than the tiny ass AP that we get from a Tet Dandelion. The good stuff that you provide to the populace. Aight. More, is it bad that I keep drinking water even though I feel like my stomach is full? 'Cause like, I would very much like to not stop my digestion. Yes. I mean, crons are to prevent things from degrading. But obviously they come with a cost. If you're just doing Pry to Duo, then there is no risk. If there is Duo to Try, then there's very low risk. If you're going for TEDs, then yes, get more materials. But for just Try, I don't think crons are worth it. Unless like you're really scared, I wouldn't do it. It's why you learn how to failsack. If it goes, it goes. If it doesn't, well, now you have a TED stack. I mean, it's just a game, so meh. Later on, if you want to be scared like you're doing pen attempts, yeah, I guess it's fine to be like playing it safe by getting backups and whatnot. That is something I personally did because it's frankly the smart decision, because only up until a certain point does is tapping raw better than crons. Like for a pen stack, for instance, which you start at 100, get a backup so you can tap with no crons until 150, and after 140, 150, then yeah, you start using crons just because the stack is bigger and makes it more worth it. You can still keep going raw if you just want to increase the stack, but like meh. I'm gonna be doing that at some point. Gonna need a big stack for try Fallen God. Oh shit, I need to go turn in my boxes. Whoopsie. Let me just clear this back. I have 2 minutes left on my loot scroll, I just noticed. Yeah, I know, that's going to happen a lot. It's always going to feel like it shouldn't be going, and yet it goes. Hello.
Mm-hmm. Guten Tag.
Good evening. Should I be concerned that well, context is required here. I had a very generous dinner, yet I am still thirsty. Should I just keep drinking water, or should I, moderate myself a little bit?
You see, unless you have some heart disease that I'm unaware of, a little bit of extra water won't do you any harm. It'll pass right through.
Okay, good. Then I shall proceed. That's a little bit more.
Like me, for example, I'm drinking on like non-stop right now because I'm like fever and sweating a lot, right?
Not very good.
Yeah.
What the
Also,
fuck is it that's
have I told you that I'm back in quarantine yet?
Oh yeah, you
have,
did.
right?
You did.
Well done. I provide a simple service.
Ha, there are no boxes.
An important one nonetheless.
Yeah. Our Rona boy. Oof. Well. I kinda recognize the second to last one. I think she's a VTuber or something?
Maybe.
Like, Marie something, whatever? I don't know. Fucking weebs.
Wait, hold up. So you're telling me stream can't hear me?
They can hear you, yes. Why?
Oh, they can. Fuck.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm just gonna screen share me playing some retarded game.
Hello, welcome to the live stream voice chat.
Yep.
Yeah, I said fucking weebs.
Oh shit. I'm not a weeb, but I do like anime, and I'm playing an anime game right now.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not talking about you. I'm speaking to stream chat.
Oh, and yes, she is one of these new VTuber idol thingies.
Well, here's a Titan. Let's get it. Ah shit. Q. Y. Q.
Are you playing
W.
Attack on Titan or something?
Yep, I am. Okay, I didn't mess up this time. Nice. You can look on my screen. It's actually really sick.
I'm grinding.
Like, it's so hard to kill a Titan, but if you do, holy damn, it's satisfying. Like now,
I am
never mind.
currently busy helping out Civ with moral support.
Oh,
You know, I'm not
that's
trying
sweet
to.
of you.
I want
No.
to keep the kill streak on Titan, so. if
A
I
very
get-
specific type of moral support.
Okay.
I am providing source. They call me the source provider.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Never again shall a man suffer a dry sandwich as long as I am present.
How am I supposed to eat my burger without any goddamn sauce?
No lamb sauce.
My wife might like the last one.
Oh, I'll be adding a whole bunch more.
Alright. she's a titties person.
Bam.
Alright, loot scroll is over, so let's do another one, I suppose. Well, I missed on my money today. What a shame.
Where are the titans at? I need to kill them.
Lamb sauce, of course.
Of course, the lamb sauce. Where's the lamb sauce, dude?
I also forgot to go do the Kwariak, but in the meantime, I guess it's these ones.
Mein lieber Adi, es geht die Soße. Du weißt welche Soße.
Oh, that's a fucking titan. Oh shit, I'm a bit too close to him. Ah shit, I messed up. Okay. Gotta maneuver around him.
No German, English only.
Can I like not
No.
skip? No, don't eat me, you fucking.
Nor I tried fighting the monkey in Monster Hunter Worlds. I
Shit.
kinda got my shit pushed in.
Oh, which
Why is
monkey?
this game so hard?
Sorry, what?
Oh,
Sorry.
you mean Rajang?
Yeah.
Dude, Rajang is easy, what you mean?
You say that, but I am pleb.
No, I went over
Rajang is
that.
easy breakfast.
Maybe for
Mission
you,
plan.
because you are god at Monster Hunter, but I'm just a pleb.
No. Leave game.
We're talking about the Rule 34 kind of sauce.
It's so hard to kill a titan, man.
That sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah, it is. Like I see all these guys who have killed like hundreds of them just clap him.
This one has...
And then me who has only killed 3 of them just gets clapped by them. Training map. I'll play a training map. Maybe that'll be better. So I can, you know, actually like
Practice.
learn to fight them. Since I hit them, I have to hit them in the back, and like the grappling in this game is like so advanced, so like I keep fucking up the controls.
Assorted sauces.
Finely curated by yours truly. They call me the Sauce Master.
The sauce master. The master of sauce. That's not a titan, what is that? Some art on the wall?
You know how there's like the Ashen one, the toucher of things? Well, I am the Russian one, bringer of the sauce.
Why do they die so quick, man? Why are there so many people in the server? I wanna kill them on my own. There's a titan. Okay. We got this, Colin. Bitch killed it right before I got there. Not a titan spawns, but you know, not gonna get there in time again. Did I do it? No, I didn't. Oh, I did get a hit on it though.
Which is the last one that I sent you? Oh, this one, okay. Sorry.
That is kinda more my jam.
Shite. Oh, nice. I got 3.
Correct. That one is definitely more my jam. Hello, darkness. Wait, that's darkness, right?
That is darkness.
And that is... That does not look familiar to me at all.
Oh, that's Amber from Genshin Impact. The second one doesn't have a name though.
And this one looks like Shirobotan.
This
Um,
one has a name though.
Why?
Yeah, she does.
W. Okay,
That's
never
2B.
mind.
The
The
So
previous
does this
one
one.
is, yeah, that one. I keep forgetting a name. It's just the rabbit from
It's
My Hero
Miruko.
Academia. The um, oh yeah. Hi, Misty. Like, I see cute, sexy robots. Approve. The one with the tail. That's a VTuber. That's Tshira. The elf looks familiar. Guess your ex had good taste. Um, Senor, I am trying to grind.
I see no issue here.
Uh, who's that with the mop?
A mop.
Or is that a broom or whatever?
But it's Mordred.
Who?
Mordred. Fate Apocrypha?
I didn't watch that one.
Ooh, you gotta catch up, boy. You gotta catch up.
Isn't Apocrypha the one that you said was garbage?
No, I said Extella Link was garbage. Apocrypha is actually kinda nice. It
I
has
think-
some of the best heroic spirits, like, total.
Wait,
Okay,
isn't
never-
that the
I
one
am-
with Nero?
No, the one with Nero is Fate Extra.
Okay. So I finished Babylonia already. So I guess it's time for Apocrypha then. Or...
Jeanne d'Arc. Or the Greek Atalante. Also your boy Achilles and Chiron.
No, I'm asking you what's the next one in line.
You can play
Oh,
private
oh,
servers for
Oh,
free. Oh, yeah.
well, that's the last one from the Fate Grand Order universe. So next up is either Apocrypha or the El Malloy case files.
Alright. Which one do you recommend?
First Apocrypha, then the case files. Because Apocrypha lays some groundwork for case files as well. Because characters in case files are like characters that appeared in Apocrypha.
Okay.
So you need Apocrypha first.
I'm starting to like this year more and more. This one is getting sent to the wife. Because she's gonna like that one for sure.
The latest one?
The third one latest.
Yeah, she definitely will.
I mean, the latest one as well. It's annoying that no one comes over here. Dead spot anyway. At least Menshum's gonna have a little bit more competition, I suppose. Would be nice to get the fucking thing.
Well, how about you just drop it next pack?
Would be nice, wouldn't it?
No, right?
I mean, if you came over to PvP with me like Zalti does, I think the mobs would put up more a fight than you do, I'm sorry.
Shite. Where are the buttons displaying? Never mind. They aren't. The Titan is already dead. Damn that shit, it's hard to kill, man. Gotta get behind it without getting fucking grabbed.
Ah, God, why do I feel so thirsty? Ugh. I mean, that is true. You didn't, but it's like, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I'm kinda used to the suffering already, so a little bit more won't hurt.
As long as you don't repeat my cactum endeavors, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that one is still... Oof, honestly. But hey, you actually got it now.
Yeah. To quote the old hunter, only took 40 years.
Yep, pretty much.
Shit, man.
At my pace, it would have taken quite a while. Because you grind more hours in a row than I do.
Yeah. Also, like the amount of J scrolls and old moon scrolls and whatnot that I used.
Bruh.
Shit, dude.
I was with Val at 2 rows, popped the J scroll, and we got a bugged server.
What does that mean?
Means the alert item
Shit.
drops, but the alert never comes.
Oh yeah, we have that a lot with Kiba as well. Like a lot.
Like, bruh. Then if it happens the first hour and you know it's a pack where it should drop, swap channels after the hour is over.
Let's see.
That's what we do at least. He does grind there for quite a lot of hours though. Val at least. Because he grinds with me, Nether, and others, and then also grinds with his guildies. It's like, Señor. How?
He does do a lot of grinding, doesn't he?
Yep. I mean, that's how he makes his money, I suppose. That and bartering.
Actually bought it?
Yeah. He has 2 corrects.
2.
2. One of them
Two.
is just sitting at Hakoven because he doesn't like it. I think it's the balance one. Or whatever it is. I don't know.
This dude, man, I swear to fucking God.
I know, right? It's like normal people be like, oh yeah, I do a few things a day, and then you have Val, who
I mean,
while working,
Val is a chill ass motherfucker. Like he's a cool dude. But
Yeah.
come on, man. What the fuck is wrong with him? 2
Um,
Garox.
he horse trains overnight, does his bartering
hell
while
yeah,
he's
dude.
working,
Get absolutely fucking destroyed,
and
Titan.
then once he's usually done working or on his breaks, he does gathering.
Ooh, broken ass lifestyle.
Yeah, he makes a lot of money every day. This motherfucker from Sovereign is running me to the boxes as well. Shit. I'm gonna have to swap servers, I guess.
It's time to deck, eh?
Nah. Only if you want Lolzy to clap your ass. Fuck.
Finally, a worthy opponent.
I need to swap servers.
I mean, I may need like 2 combos to kill him. This is doable. This is doable. Ooh, that's a nice one. That is definitely a nice one.
Yes, I don't know who that vampire-looking person is.
Well, fuck the vampire. I'm talking about this one.
Right, let's hope there's no one at Tshira. Otherwise, I'm gonna...
That is a very nice angle.
All of these are very... Okay, okay. I'm gonna just say the green one is almost my kind of jam. And then you have Mirko being nice. And yeah, the last one is a very nice angle indeed. Like, we're just here, like, I'm streaming BDO, and then we have a casual side of pornography. It's like perfectly fine, perfectly normal. God.
I can't say this on stream, so I would like DM you that shit, but the DM will pop up on stream.
You can probably put in a few line breaks.
Let me just spoiler that thing, and you can just.
Oh yeah,
actually
that is
like
true. There's a knight here, so there was someone here previously.
Ah, no, Seth, I cannot send you this, because that is a message.
I mean, you can spoiler everything.
Oh no, I mean, as in, that was not supposed to be heard by anyone else except for you.
The fuck is going on? Let me get out of here, man.
Oh, that is... I just saw the spoiled message. Allow me to get my rag to wipe my forehead.
There we go.
Very
Another
nice.
Titan kill in the bag.
It's only my horse here. Normally this would be unacceptable to be grinding this crap in these servers, but I suppose this is fine.
Yeah, that song is perfect as well. That one is playing right now.
The jazz.
Oh no, not I'm not listening to the bot. I'm listening to my Spotify playlist. That song is perfect.
That must be a fucking nightmare to actually get drawn. Honestly.
Which one?
The
The
last
recent?
one.
The lace, I guess it is. Yeah.
Like, I wanna show this one to Dev, see what she says. When I asked her to draw, you know, Belle is actually providing Belle who. Oh, yeah,
The dolphin.
the thought. Right.
The video is pretty bad though. Like I've seen it. Like
I mean, It's Bell.
She-
It's just Bell.
She promised hardcore. That shit was not in the same genre. That did not fit the genre.
I appreciate that one.
I know. That's why I sent it to you. That one's more up your alley, as far as I know.
Yep, because thighs.
But also like the pudgy style is what you called it.
Yeah. When it has some squish, yes.
Yeah.
Though I will say, a woman with a bit of tummy is frankly quite hot.
No, right?
Yep. It's like, sure, a woman with abs is amazing. However,
It doesn't. I don't
no
think it-
good steak comes without fat.
You make a good point, Val. I'm not really into girls with abs. It's kind of looks unnatural.
Oh,
sometimes.
abs can be quite good, dude.
Yeah.
But I prefer a little bit of the.
Yeah, they never listen. Like, I tell my wife the exact same thing. That I just wanna sleep on her stomach. And
No.
she almost throws me out the window.
Ah, yes, the midriff. Splendid.
And I remind you, my wife is considerably larger than myself. Like, almost 10 centimeters and 30 kilos in difference? Question mark? Because cyclist size. Sorry, cyclist. Warm
Oh,
beer
shit,
belly.
that's
Wow.
Markthanan.
I mean, shame on you, shame on you. I honestly am a stick. I'm like 60 kilos only.
That is actually correct. Raven is very much a stick.
Yeah. I mean, according to like BMI indicators, I am healthy. You can't see my ribs, and in that regard, I do feel fine.
No, but
don't-
I am capable of deadlifting. That's the thing.
Yeah, I am aware. I am trying to eat better anyway. Ooh. Oh god, you're gonna hit me a heart attack. Is that shit too good? Okay, I kinda pass on the sweat. Kinda. It's like a little bit.
Just
won't-
adds to the flavor.
A little bit doesn't kill, I suppose.
You know, you gotta hit a good steak with some salt, bro.
You got a point.
I know I do.
Also, my cast iron skillet is fucking top tier. I love it so much.
Ooh, I remember this anime.
Oh, I see a white dot. What is the white dot attempting to do?
Meanwhile, ya boy, healthy Russian bear. Gucci. I'm now
Um,
providing sauce to 3 people. I am
I,
the sauce dealer. I deal in sauces.
I remember this anime as well, and I can only say those two are fucked in the head. Like, fully.
That's what makes him great, though, doesn't it?
I mean, kinda. You're 196? What the fucking hell? You are a stick. God. That is not bueno. That's just a bit too light. Oops, sorry.
No, there wasn't no killing blow. Fuck. Let's fucking go, dude. I saved this guy's life.
The wife's going to like the second one.
Yep, I know.
The other one looks familiar, but I can't quite place it.
She's also from Pokemon.
Oh, no wonder.
There's a lot of Pokemon on.
I am aware.
Sometimes literal Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. I'm in a server where people post like a lot of shit, and I'm like, could you not? Fucking weirdos. Then I like the shit that I enjoy, so I have no room to talk.
She. Right, that's true.
Yeah.
Ah, I see.
I see white dot from Latuza.
I mean, in this one the ankle is nice, but she's thick. She's thick, you know? Literal fucking thick.
Yeah. That actually, well, actually, never mind.
This is the proper, like...
Yep.
This is the proper weight class.
That is very much the proper weight class.
Hey, Colin left!
Oh.
Goodbye, Colin.
Bye. Poor left. Bad.
Oh, dang. Well, Ash won't like it. You guys certainly will. The one that I'm currently sending.
Yes.
It is not to fit Ash's tastes, but you guys will like it.
Ash?
Wow.
Oh. Something there seems slightly out of place. Like,
Yep. It is. It's shifted too much to the front. It should be further in the back.
Yeah. I don't know who that one is. She looks cute. I like her vibe.
It's unnamed.
F.
It just says apron.
Damn. I don't like it when artists make art of a character and then never actually give it a name, so...
It might be in, like, you know, OC, but Even though
Yeah.
C's deserve a name, right?
Usually, yeah.
Like that blackjack we've been talking about?
Yeah, that was the artist, see. I actually
Yeah.
scroll down and they have a few more pieces, but they're other than that, their Twitter is kind of dead. So it's like,
Can never go wrong with a little bit of Lisa.
little bit of Lisa on my side. Na, 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 na. Yup. See. The proportions on this one seems a bit fucked. Something's not quite right. The last one I will accept. I am intrigued, but I shall accept. Where the fuck is my pet feed?
I see Ash is a lover of the semi-clothed style. You see, I prefer a bit more skin.
I like the middle ground. Both can be amazing, to be honest. It's like,
Right? True.
um,
In the end, it all comes down to the proportions.
yeah. Like, a bit of chub is going to look fucking amazing with clothes to accentuate it. Whereas fit and athletic is going to look better naked because they have something to show off. Like, how many of us can say, no, Velma was not my childhood crush?
I actually can.
Yeah. Did you not watch it when you were younger?
I did.
Damn.
But I had a different cartoon crush back then.
Fair enough.
You see, I've been a weeb from a very young age.
Fair. Since the ripe age of 1.
Ooh, I've just received a whole bunch of sauce.
Damn.
I'll just become a fucking sauce broker at this point.
Actually, if I think about it, my first contact with anime was like Dragon Ball Z when I was, what, 9? Or something?
Oh, this one actually, the one I'm gonna send you right now has a lot of good art. That's Bradamante from the Fate Grand Order franchise.
I appreciate the, what's her name with the pink hair?
Yeah, the support gal.
Yeah. Everything looks correct and in place. The hips look a little bit big, but I can let that one slide.
That is entirely doable.
Yeah, I know.
Those are
I'll-
actually realistic proportions for once. Those can be reached.
Yeah. That is very nice. It's actually exactly what I like.
In this one, I like the pose, but I don't like the you know, the getup and the thing associated with it.
Well, tastes. Cause
Now, this, however,
I mean, Japan's quite open-minded in that regard. It's a bit I think the age of consent is like 13.
yeah, the one I sent you just now, that's a proper one. I get it.
That looks very familiar.
It goes in the right direction.
Isn't that no, that's not Ruby. Is it? I think that's Ruby.
I thought that might have been Ruby, but it wasn't.
What is it?
I
Summer?
no, I don't think that's Ruby. Just like looks similar.
Like black hair
Inspired.
with red hair tips and silver eyes. I must say, it is her. Or Summer has been shown off and people have already started making porn of her. Which would not surprise me in the least.
They did show her off a little bit, like diseased pictures, right?
Where the fuck is my Fuaro? Oh, there it is. That's going to take a moment for me to look. This motherfucker dies so quickly when I'm with Val. Alright, that's a Caphras. Yup. Murko, the kind that chocolate people love. Amen. And the cow.
Build a squad out of clerics, call him the Amen, and just fucking proceed to bust down Tiamat's door, demanding her lunch money.
Like, parties with, like, multiple people of the same class can be so fucking busted.
Dude, that's literally what we used to do in Dragon's Nest when that game was still alive. You see, I was a Saint and Crusader main. Dragon's Nest had a job branching system. You would start out as a cleric, a warrior, a sorceress, right?
Mm-hmm.
The cleric would then be able to specialize into either becoming a paladin or a priest. The priest would then branch out into Saint and Inquisitor, and the paladin would branch out into Guardian and Crusader. I mained Crusader and Saint. Later on, full on Saint, because Saint was busted. So, like, for regular dungeon runs, we would have a group of 4 clerics, a Guardian as a tank, a Crusader as burst DPS, a Inquisitor as sustain DPS, and Saint as support and burst DPS.
Excuse me, what the fuck? Sustain and burst DPS? How does that work?
Oh, no, support and burst DPS.
How?
You see, Saint worked with a very interesting gimmick. He would place relics down. These relics would then emit certain effects, like curing debuffs, healing party members, and you could have like up to 7 of those relics out at the same time. Then you could also drop down another relic with his ult to make total it up to 8 relics. And then later, in the level 70 and 80 level cap, the skills Shock of Relic and Shock of Relic EX have been introduced, where he would summon a AoE damage nuke for every relic currently on the field, centered on the relic. So what you would do as a Saint, you would like... You stack all the fucking relics on the raid boss, and if you build your Saint properly, like for DPS and shit, right? Because usually people would just go full tank and spam their heals, because the heals scale with the targeted player's HP, right? But with my own stats, they're like static heals. The big heal will always be 30 per tick, right? The small heals will always be 0.5% per tick, right? It's a static heal based on the target's HP, not mine. So instead of going for tank, I would gear for DPS on my set. And then I would just plop down Shock of Relic. The raid bosses in, what's it called?
Dragon's Nest.
In Dragon's Nest would have 20 HP bars. The real big ones. The small nest boss would have 4. The raid bosses would have 20.
Okay.
I was able to, once all my relics were out, right? And I dropped them out, I was able to burst an entire nest boss HP bar at once.
Yeah, yeet, motherfucker.
Well, later on in the hardcore runs, they had more HP, so I could only like do half a bar, but still half a bar by the fucking support every 20 seconds, right? Like,
Pinky.
And then in the dragon raids, I would be able to do like 2 bars because 8 people buff stack.
Jesus Christ.
You see, and then the busted fuck called Gladiator existed. The biggest recorded crit ever in the game was done by a Gladiator. Like right before the servers shut down. Gladiator was a branch of the Warrior class. Warrior had the option of going to either Swordmaster or a Mercenary. Mercenary then branched out into Barbarian and Destroyer. And Swordmaster branched out into Lunar Knight and Gladiator. And Gladiator had a skill called Coup de Grace, which dealt increasingly more damage based on the enemy's missing HP. So when the dragon raid bosses, like when the dragons reach like 5 bars, you would see a sudden Gladiator just zoom in from the sideline, and you would hear the very iconic like yeet from the corner of the fucking room. Then you would see a big fucking explosion, some random 12 bill crit on the screen, and the dragon would be dead.
12 billion crit.
Yep.
That reminds me, I was playing Terra and I managed to pull a crit for like 13 million in the now early dungeons. And I was so happy.
Now, the highest in the current level cap before the servers were shut down was, I think, like 89 million. 89 billion, sorry. No, actually 115 billion by a Gladiator.
I mean, if you just use it when the boss is at like 1 HP, then yeah.
Oh no, it capped out at some point.
Oh.
It capped out at like 5% HP. But still.
I mean, you could still deal...
The game had a lot of opportunities for damage calculation, and in the later level caps where people were literally running around with like 1 million base attack, right? Numbers got a bit stupid. Because you could stack crit damage, you could stack actual damage, then you could use elemental conversion and elemental damage increases, elemental debuff resistance, attack damage resistance, melee attack resistance shreds. You could amplify your own attack to reach like 500,000 attack as well, right? And then you could there was a very nice stat called final damage, which really should have been like a crit replacer, but people just ended up building it along with crit because it was that busted. Final damage, think of it that way. It's an exponential increase to your actual attack damage. Like at the end, when all of the damage is done and calculated, it will get multiplied up to like 2 times.
Yeah.
So for example, and it would be calculated after resistances and shit were done.
That's kind of broken, but okay.
Yep. So you would have gladiators running around with like what, 200k strength, which would equal a crit damage mod of 4x. And then they would have like 4.8k final damage, which was like a 98% damage amp as well.
God.
So they were just fit for ungodly numbers.
It's like, oh, the boss has 90%, sorry, 100 million HP. Might as well just have 95. Or probably less, because people just use that skill and kill it instantly.
Yeah, there was like a big gladiator meta after the 80 patch released. Because they had the great idea to like take coup de grace, right?
Mm-hmm.
And no longer have it bound to a cooldown, but a stack mechanic. So what gladiators would do, they would just rush the stacks and then spam coup de grace.
I mean, can't say I blame them.
Yep. So a usual party would consist of like a saint for buff and debuff and heals, right? A guardian to draw aggro, and then just 2 gladiators to go ham.
Damn.
And the clear speed would like exponentially speed up as the boss's HP would get lower, right?
Yeah.
Because at some point coup de grace starts to snowball. And they would take turns slapping that shit. And then you see like half a bar disappear.
A
And
whole
you see
bar.
like three-quarter bars disappear, 1 bar disappears, 2 bars disappear. Suddenly 5 bars disappear.
And
Suddenly the
totally
fucker is dead. And it didn't help that the Dick Nugget had like 50 million iframes as well. So gladiators were very much capable of soloing every single fucking dungeon in the game.
God. Sounds Sork, man.
Yep.
That's an interesting one. I don't remember. The last one looks somewhat familiar. Can't quite place it though.
Olivia from Fire Emblem.
Oh. Very well.
Damn.
I'm feeling about to like doze off, honestly. And I have 13 minutes left in my outro. I might just say fuck it. And go to sleep instead. Game, please give peace so I can actually go. And it's past midnight as well. Fuck it, I'll just finish this cycle. Okay, that's me done. Because I can't stay awake for any longer. I'm just gonna close the game. Thank you for everyone, for anyone that came into the stream. Good night.